Okay, so today I'm sipping on some orange juice because I just really want to get that extra vitamin C. And before we get started with this budgeting video, I'm going to share with you this quote that I received on this little card from Cloth and Paper. It reads, I think this is Italian, but the English translation is "Follow your own road and let the people talk." Simple and to the point. Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm going to be tracking our expenses on our one of our credit cards for, let's say, the last week of December. So we're going to be tracking from December 4th through the 10th. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 no spend days in that second week of December. That's in the last week, and I probably have more charges that have posted since then, so we'll just talk about up to the current date. Feel free to track your expenses with me. We ended last week tracking up until the 7th. There was an MTA purchase. I just combined all 3 purchases into one, and that's $80 coming from transportation. And then on December 8th, a charge from Target. We bought some things from that. I wanted to make sure to buy some gift cards and Christmas cards for my children's teachers, and that coupled with some other things that we needed came up to $272.42. On December 8th, there was a tip from Amazon Fresh. I like to order groceries from them from time to time. I used to do it twice a week. Now it's like maybe once every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, and the tip was $5. On December 8th, another MTA purchase. This is for travel related expenses, so it's coming from our transportation fund for $5.50. This current balance, $903.73. Our current balance on the card is $1,302.27. So on the 10th, I think this is the 10th. I wrote so weird. On the 10th, we bought some household items that totaled $29.49. That brought our balance to $933.22. And then again on the 10th, some groceries for $14.02. That brought the balance to $947.24. And then again on the 10th, Amazon, we had to purchase or repurchase some light bulbs for the studio lighting, and that is a miscellaneous expense, $33.64. That brought our balance to $980.88. And then on December 10th, I bought donuts. This was from our Friday night pizza. One of my children wanted donuts, so I bought donuts. That's coming from our cushion, and that was $9.99 for, I think, a half a dozen donuts, which is pretty expensive, but that brought our balance to $990.87. And then on October 12th, I bought a gift for my husband for his birthday. That's coming from a cushion in one of our bank accounts. That was $193.65. That brought our balance to $1184.52. And this is where I stopped tracking the balance, so I want to track it now. So $1184.52. I think that's what I said. $1184.52 is where we are. And then on the 12th, the purchase, we went out to eat at a restaurant. It was actually the Cheesecake Factory, and it was pretty good. $218.70, including a tip. So when I add that to the balance, oops, let me go back. $1184.52 plus $218.70. That's $1,403.22. I have not written in the payments that I made. I did make a payment last week, so I'll talk about that in a minute, because this is more than what the balance I'm showing right now, because I did make a payment that posted. On the 12th, an Amazon purchase of a movie rental. I'm trying to remember what the movie was. It was Toy Story 4 in HD. I ordered that for my 5-year-old. He wanted to see it. So $3.99 was the charge, and that is basically coming from our cushion. That brought our balance to $1407.21. And then let me make sure you're in frame. Good. Okay, and then on December 12th, the pizza night, that charge came out, $36.31. Let me add that. Now we're at $14.43.52. And then we had to take a Lyft. Wow. So we took a Lyft ride it posted on 12/12. The charge was $72.91. So I'll add that. And now we're at $15.16.43. Now I'm running out of space, so I will definitely need to use a separate expense tracker. I'll have to print it out to track everything. But when we subtract this balance that I have on my tracker from the current balance showing on the card, we'll get $214.16, and that is the payment that I made a couple of days ago from filming this video. So that's why. So there is less of a difference. I've been trying something different. I want to cut off the credit card spending by December 23rd, which means I'm not even putting in any more payments. I haven't written in a payment since November 29th because I know there were going to be lots of other charges, and we still have pending charges to come out because we have more bills to pay. So we're going to pay cell phone. Let me show you. We're going to pay our mobile phone bill, our internet bill, which comes out automatically, and our utility bill, our last utility bill for the month. That's going to hit our credit card. I have papers flying everywhere. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to have to, again, print out another expense tracker and track all of those separately so I can make sure we don't miss any transaction. And by the 23rd, pay off the card from the various categories, okay? So I had already broken down the different categories where we've spent money from, so I know where to pay back, you know, these bills from. So a portion of this balance right now, a large portion, is birthday gifts, birthday celebration, etc. So that money is going to come from that specific account where the money is for this. And I'm basically going to transfer the funds from each account to the main account and make that payment in full. So by the 23rd, or at least Christmas Eve, which is a Saturday. So by the 23rd, we should be completely done for the month. All of our bills are paid. We've done all the things that we needed to do, and I can make the payment in full so we can have a zero balance going into January or also the new year. So that's why I've just been writing in the transactions and not exactly the payments, because I'm just going to make that one payment after I make transfers from those individual accounts, and we're going to be done with it.
So here's what happened. I actually did make a payment of $714. I'm going to show you on the screen. So what I was trying to say is that I don't want to just make weekly payments when pending charges end up posted the next day and then I have to readjust. So I hope that makes sense.
So let me know what you think of this strategy. I'm trying to be better at managing how much we're spending from our different categories, because we've been tending to go over, and I want to be more careful about this, because using the credit card responsibly is a big deal, and not having to go over in all these categories or having too many miscellaneous charges. We are getting cash rewards, which is great, and I say it's great because even though it's 1.5% every time you charge something, which is not going to wipe out the whole balance, but it's a great way to, sort of earn a little money or get a little extra money on the side. So what I am thankful for, because I want to start speaking what I'm thankful for, what I'm grateful for, especially because we're trying to be really good stewards over this money. We have the cash to pay, or not the physical cash, but we have the money to pay off this card, okay? But we still have to be mindful of how much we're spending in each category. Like for wellness, if we don't have this money from wellness to pay back, we shouldn't be charging it. We have to be a little more careful and diligent because we don't want to be slave to the lender. You understand? Like we want to use this responsibly. But we do have some cash rewards. Right now we have $24.12 in cash rewards, which I think is pretty good. And there are some pending charges because we do have some more bills to come out on this card, and that's why they're pending. But again, by the 23rd, we should be all set. So we have $24.12 right now, and this will increase because those pending charges will post soon. And when they do, I'll see where we are by the end of the month. I don't think I'm going to take out anything to pay back for charges. I think I said that last week that we were going to use some of the cash rewards to pay for like that Amazon rental of cars on the 3rd. And then there was another Amazon rental or Prime. It comes up as Amazon, but basically Prime Video is Amazon. That was $3.99. I'm not going to take that from the cash value. I'm just going to pay. Did I say cash value? Well, I guess so. Cash rewards. But I'm just going to pay what we need to from whatever category or account that we have. So that's it, you guys, for this week. I know it was sort of quick. That 1516 again is not exactly 1516. It's actually 1302, I believe. And that's okay. I'm glad that that last payment posted, and you guys, thank you for keeping me accountable. Thank you for all of your likes and comments on last week's video. I tried something a little different with the intro, so I want to give a shout out to Sandra K. You're always commenting, and I really appreciate you. Kathy from Kathy's Cash and Coin, Leroy from 40 and Broke, and congrats on your on hitting 1K. I feel like I heard Chris from Budgeting Just Because announce your monetization, so I hope that's going well. Prosperously Pink commented last week. You loved the quote, and I hope that I can bring more quotes like that to the videos. Mrs. Chaz07, thank you for commenting. Thank you for asking about the expense pages. I hope if you decide to purchase that, it'll work well for you. And Tracy from Lefty's Wifey, I always appreciate you. And Desiree from I Desire Wealth. All of those people who commented on last week's video, I just want to give you a shout out because you are the real ones, and I thank you so much for being here. I hope that you found some inspiration here. I hope that you found a little bit of joy here, and continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.